Hello everybody, what is up? Today we are at the Friday the 13th filming locations. Let's get right into it. So this is the diner that Steve actually went to in the movie when it was like all raining and everything. But yeah, we're gonna go inside here. First, let's just take a look at the angle that they showed in the movie. So I believe that this is actually the angle that it was shot at, because you could see this like window here, all the squares, and then that building in the back, which you can kind of see in the picture, but it's definitely changed a lot. But yeah, I think that's actually what it was, and the big sign was right up there. So we actually ate here, but it's very decorated, so I just want to show the inside. They have a big poster of Jason right here. We have this sign and a bunch of stuff here. We also have this big map that says, "Where did you travel from?" Because they're very aware that people are going to travel from all different states and even countries. There's some shirts here that are pretty cool, actually. It has the diner here in Jason with the Blairstown Diner, which is what this diner is called. So I think this is where Steve was sitting, because you could see it looks like the same thing with the window there. Alright, so in the movie, the trucker who picks up Annie and is taking her to Camp Crystal Lake, he comes down this way here, and he drops her off right here in front of the cemetery with this giant archway, Moravian Cemetery in Hope, New Jersey. So yeah, this is the cemetery that she gets dropped off after the truck driver comes down here. And I believe she starts walking this way. I could be wrong, but I believe she starts walking this way to get to Camp Crystal Lake, where she gets picked up by Pamela. So this store here, Hope Junction Antiques, this is actually where Annie first meets the trucker who takes her to the cemetery. And you could see here, they actually have the hockey mask painted onto the windows, which is cool. They're acknowledging the filming locations and everything, so that's really cool. But yeah, she was standing somewhere like in there. It's closed right now. Yeah, she was standing somewhere in there. The trucker was like sitting right, maybe like right here, and then there was the lady behind the desk and everything right over there. And then you could see over there is where we're gonna go next, which is where they first meet Crazy Ralph, who calls himself the Messenger of God. But yeah, I also want to say these signs up here, dairy products, Hartung store, those are the original signs that were actually there when they filmed the movie. It's not Hartung store anymore. That's not what it is, but they still kept that sign up just to in memory of the movie and stuff like that. It also says Friday the 13th right under the Jason mask. So here is where they meet Crazy Ralph. Like, he comes out from right here where these poles are, and his bike is right here. He comes out, he asks her if she's going to Camp Blood, and telling her it's got a death curse, and he takes his bike, and then he goes right here and makes that turn with his bike. And you could see they actually have a picture of him with his bike on the window. So yeah, these poles right here, his bike was right here in front of this pole here. And yeah, like I said, he just takes his bike, circles behind there. Now here we are in the very opening. This is our last location, but we're in the very opening of the movie here, where Annie is walking down from here, and here's this blue building right here. It actually used to be red, as you can see in the image. But yeah, this right next to the shop with the little awnings. So this here is the shot where Annie was walking down. She came down this way. You can see the railing there, that building, which is now blue. And yeah, so this is that exact shot. So here's like where she would have walked down, making her way to the archways over there. Here's the blue building that used to be red, and the building with those awnings. I'm pretty sure those awnings used to be gray. Now they're like blue and white. And another location is this building right here with those like archways and stuff. Now you can't see it too good because of the cars, but that archway is the shot from the movie, and let's get another shot of that. So we're in the archway here, and one of the shots this is actually one of the shots in the movie where she's coming through this way from the archway as the camera is moving back and showing her walk through here, and where she's eventually gonna find the truck driver and get picked up and get taken to the cemetery, which we already visited. There's also this really beautiful waterfall here, which is really amazing with this nice river. So this here is the actual shot that the present day of the movie started out with. Not the exact shot that the movie first started out with, but the present day scene. And yeah, so you could see this bridge right here. I'll put the image up so you can see. The bridge has changed a bit from what it is today. You know, the houses were a little closer together. But yeah, in all, I can definitely tell, like, just from looking at the original scene. Like, if I put the text on the screen, like present day and everything, you know, it looks almost exactly identical to how it did in the movie. Alright, everybody, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I wasn't able to record an intro over there, but I also just wanted to say the reason we didn't go to the actual lake and the campsite is because it's privately owned right now with all the Boy Scouts and everything. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.